We're so happy and thankful for your openness, for your energy, and your beautiful presence wherever you are, whenever you are in your time and space. And we would like to start this transmission by talking to you about the frequency sovereignty. What is the frequency sovereignty? We would like, first of all, to invite you to imagine yourselves to be beings of sound, beings of frequency. And when you humans think of frequency, you think of a line that goes up and down, and oscillates. And that means this frequency is alive. You don't want to have a flat line because that means this frequency is flat, is not alive, the same way that your heart beats. It contracts, it opens up, it contracts, and it opens up. And that's how expansion on a physical level and a subtle level works. Contraction, expansion, up and down. And so, as beings of frequency, you are always contracting and expanding. You are always moving up and down, right and left. And as a being of frequency, we want you to know that you are in charge of your frequency. And that's what we mean by frequency sovereignty. You are sovereign in your frequency, in who you are. And it's okay. Actually, it's more than okay. It's necessary that sometimes your frequency will go down, and it needs to go down to go up, and eventually will go down again. And we would like you to practice loving the peaks and highs and the lows. Loving what is, loving that this is a temporary phase. And as you go down in frequency, you move up in frequency. And yes, you can not control your frequency, but you can become aware of your frequency, allowing your frequency to move up and down, to move through you. This is what emotions are, frequencies that go up and down, and they want to move through you. And we will also say that there are collective beings that have an agenda, and you are all here aware of that manipulation and programming and conditioning that you've been experienced as humanity for thousands and thousands of years. And what they really want, they want to control your frequency. They want to steal your frequency, and they want to limit your frequency. And so they put a threshold, that's a ceiling, to how high you can go and how low you can go. And that creates limitations. But once you awaken and you start seeing through the veil and seeing through the 3D matrix and 3D reality, you start breaking through these thresholds, passing them. And then once you do, there's another threshold that they built for you, and another one, and another one. And this is a good thing because that's how you're continuously expanding your consciousness and expanding your frequency bandwidth. And we say this not to cause any fear, to bring up any frustration or anger towards these collective beings that are wanting to control and that have been wanting and have been working to build those limitations and thresholds and steal your frequency. It's not about them. If you're thinking, who are they? Why are they doing this? Let's get them. That is a very 3D dualistic mindset. And that's, in some way, that's what they want. You're giving your energy and focus to them, when in reality, the focus should be within you and your own frequency sovereignty. And that is what they don't want, that you be a being of frequency sovereignty, sovereign in who you are and in your energy and how aware you are of it. Because the more aware you become of it, the stronger you become, the brighter and the higher the frequency. So we ask you not to focus on fear, because that's what they want. Once you realize and you find out, you decode the game, that is the 3D reality and the 3D matrix, and also the 4D matrix. You start working with your emotions for your own benefit and for your own transmutation and transcendence into higher and higher states of consciousness. Staying in your frequency also means that the external reality that is perceived by you and by your eyes and your ears and your mind doesn't necessarily always reflect your own frequency. And you don't allow the external world to influence negatively your frequency and your state of being. However, we will also say that doesn't mean you must not feel all the perceived negative emotions, because these are the moments that, again, if you see yourself as a frequency line, these are the moments that you're going down. And as you go down, the only way is up, because that's just the natural flow of the universe. That's just the natural flow of sound and frequency. And you are a being of sound, a being of frequency. Staying in charge of your own frequency allows you to find peace, allows you to connect more easily with your heart center, allows you to find more clarity with more ease, allows you to find ways to express whatever feelings you're having at specific moments. And that's exactly what you need. You don't need suppression. You don't need control, not from you, not from anybody else, not from any other being. You only need awareness. And as you expand your awareness, you will be more and more aware of the shifts and oscillations in your frequency, and equally more and more aware how you can shift them. That is frequency sovereignty. And you can just easily find that sovereignty with a simple desire and intention to go back to your frequency and tune in to your chosen channel. And so the external world will broadcast that channel in which you're tuning into. You can simply tell yourself, I am sovereign in my frequency. I am sovereign in my frequency. I am sovereign in my frequency. Finding that heart center space And just reminding yourself that you are sovereign in your frequency. And with this message, we'll start the questions. Please let us know any questions that you may have and how we can best assist you. Thank you.
From the desire to connect starseeds and lightworkers in a safe place where we could all share our heart, heal, and expand together, I had the idea to create this online community called the Starseed Grid. In this unprecedented time of ascension, I believe we must stick together so that we can heal, continue to heal and expand our consciousness, continue to be the light and the love that we are in our essence, continue to anchor 5D consciousness and co-create this new earth that we all know exists and is currently emerging. I'm waiting for you on the other side of this portal.